Question 8, part B. The given algorithm is a simple bubble sort that arranges a set of scores stored in one-dimensional array into descending order. Remember descending order. We will be checking for having a greater value afterwards. So we have to send it towards the start into the descending order, and orders of the corresponding student names stored in two-dimensional array in the same order as the scores. All the arrays are indexed from 1. The content of both arrays after sorting are as below. Okay, so these are in ascending order. Okay, so there is one algorithm given, that is the bubble sort algorithm. Let's see what they say. Write an algorithm using pseudocode that will perform the same task using an insertion sort. So here I have written it. So basically what happens, that ear size is 249. This ear size is basically this upper bound of the array. So we will start, as we do in insertion sort, we will start from the second students from. So for outer loop will be for a student from 2 to ear size, and then we will start check every value from the first element to the student minus 1. We will be checking every element. So for every, we will start from the second element of the score, and in inside loop from first to that second element minus 1. So then student will become 3. So inside loop will work from 1 to 2. When student will become 4, inside loop will work from 1 to 3. And that is how every time one student goes further, the values from the first element till the element at student minus 1 will be checked. So if score student is greater than student ith location, then first what we do, whatever the data that we have at student location, we will copy it into 3 temporary variables: the score, name of student at column 1, and name of student at column 2, and from student to the ith location in reverse order, we will start copying the data to the student location. So what we actually are doing, from the student to the ith location, we are going reverse. But before that, what we have done, we have copied all the data at the student location, and we have started moving the data towards right to find a gap at the ith location, so that we could push the data or insert the data that we have copied from the student location. So then we go basically from student location to the ith location, and we start moving data towards the back. Okay, once that is done, all the data is moved. So at ith location, now we have got a gap where we will put all the temporary variables that we have. So actually we have moved the data from the student location to the ith location, but while we have taken the data out from the student location, all the data is now transferred towards the right to find that gap at ith location, and then we copied it. Now, as soon as we insert the data at ith location, there is no need to run this inside loop any further. So we came out of it. All right, and then we will start with next student. So that is how we will complete our insertion sort. If you have any problem with it, then do ask under this video and we will solve that. Then question number 9, describe what is meant by an imperative of procedural languages. Procedural languages are all those that you have done in P2. All right, Pascal, Java, Python, Visual Basic, these are all procedural languages, and whatever the pseudocode that you write is all the procedural languages which makes use of repetition, selection, sequence, assignments, and variables are imperative languages or procedural languages. What are declarative languages? Declarative languages are those which makes use of facts and rules. Inference engine, the engine that reads the whole rules and facts. and deduce the result, rely on knowledge base. Knowledge base is basically the collection of all the facts and rule base to reduce results instead of usual logic paths we use in imperative languages. Then it says identify the programming paradigm for each of these programming codes. So you can see that these are facts given over here. Male, John is male, and Ethel is female, and John is parent of Ethel. This is declarative languages. Declarative programming paradigm. For next, this is imperative that you have already done. Start, this is basically low level or assembly language. LDT, you can see opcodes and operands over here. And then we have got public class vehicle. So this is object oriented programming. So that's it. Thank you very much.